Yo guys, welcome back to another video, and pretty much I did not want to make this today, but got nothing to post today, and I feel like some of you guys are lost on the last team. So last team was just purely an Irons build, but this time we're introducing Luffy and of course Shanks, the free monarch. And with this team, yeah, you can pull off some crazy damage as well, because Brook can, of course, he has a crit as well. That's why you gave him a bird, because we're running dead on him and his nuke can crit. So this is the setup I'm running. Let me just go through this. Well, in the team section, it's easier to show it, I guess. So, as for Chopper, Irons, we're running a Chopper, which gives him, of course, range, damage, and a C3, so it gives him 10% cost reduction. Then we're running this bird on Luffy, is kind of nuts, but at the end of the day, it's a familiar difference, so it is what it is. And then on Speed, we're gonna need to still change this Yorozu, but I got a better one to place on him. Then for Brook, I'm using this one, which gives him 23% crit chance and 31% crit damage. For Shanks, I am using this, but I'm gonna change it over to a Chopper with C1, because he can then nullify the enemies as well, so that helps as well. And then another Yorozu for Nami, and we're gonna bring Takoroda with the Yorozu as well. So let me just quickly set this up. So for Shanks, I'm running a Doctor, so Doctor. Okay, let me give the better one to Irons as well. Recently I got a better one with higher stats, so let me give that one to Irons. Let me give this C1. Pretty sure that's the right one. Yeah, nullify. C1 to what's the name? Shanks. Then we're giving Yorozu, so a better Yorozu. So let's see. Yeah, I got this one. I'll give this 12 point whatever to Nami, because she's the one we placed on at the very beginning. Then Yorozu, I'll give this one. Where was it? It was a nature, right? Yeah, I'll give this one to Speedwagon. And that's my team, you know. Let me just save this so I don't forget, mate. Save, yep, and that's the team. So let's get into it. And right now you can see the scaling is at, what is it? Play 54,770%, and people are pretty much averaging a 10-minute clear time. This guy's got close to basically sub 9, so I feel like I can still beat that with this team. So let me show you how it goes, you know. Alright guys, so I was gonna show you the strat, but we're starting off here placing Irons, of course, because I want to show you the spell order we're starting off with. So it's gonna be Order of the Overlord, into Despair, into the Summons, into Acid Rain. I mean, yeah, we don't need Acid Rain right now, so it's fine. We'll just go for these three only. And we're gonna be resetting after we set up Takoroda, so place Takoroda here. And yeah, now we're ready, so we're just gonna restart. And yeah, now we're gonna play the run out. There we go. And now we're just playing this one out. So we're gonna have Nami at the back and the rest of the farms in this little circle, so they're in Irons' range. So waiting for the wave to skip so we can get Mien, do this, place you over there, and then place your allies over there. We're gonna be collecting this money box as well again. And you can get upgrade on one of these. And now we just wait for the next wave to skip over, upgrade Nami, and of course collect the chest simultaneously. But now over here you're gonna place Irons. And of course he's already got his spells up, which is perfect. Now you can caloric Takoroda in easily, like this way. And now you just wait until, of course, he applies his buff to them. So of course you can upgrade these guys while they're discounted, which is perfect. It's what you want and what you should be aiming for. Getting upgrades on your speed wagons while they're discounted. The buff might disappear soon. Once you see them lose 1.2 range, you just stop upgrading them. It's gonna disappear. Right, there we go, perfect. It'll probably reset But since I did only pick 3 spells, we should have 100% uptime on the spells, so it means they should be fully keeping that cost reduction the whole way through, which is perfect. So we're going to be prioritizing upgrading, of course, these guys first. Making sure they're, of course, with the cost reduction the entire way through. It's a nice jump on army, so we could go for it. Oh, I didn't mean to collect chest, but you can see we're going for these guys. They're nearly maxed. And now we're going to go for Nami and then collect chest. Put the upgrade into you. And now we're just waiting. This way we're of course making the most out of our upgrades and making sure we have the most yen possible. And now we wait for the next chest. Upgrade Nami twice. And of course collect the chest. And then now we can upgrade you. And now we just place our Brook over. Yeah, we can place him right about here. Place Shanks about here. And place Luffy, the main unit of this, right here. And of course, auto upgrade Luffy. Get this chest and do the stupid King of Strings. And once you see me hit 40 notes, that's pretty much when you stop. So the 40, where's the chest over here? And now pretty much what you do is you reset ends and spells. So you're putting this one into this one and then into this one. So reset and confirm. And you can see at this point, Luffy's already at this upgrade. You can move Shanks to the front. Right about here. And that way he's applying nullify to these guys as well. So set strongest. Set you to strongest as well, get you prepared for the boss. Keep collecting chests. You can see Luffy is maxed now, so we can put money into, of course, this irons. And you just want to keep collecting chests whenever you see them pop up. And it's over here. You can see these guys will just be dealt with. They have like 9 million. So 9 million on spawn, you know, and Luffy just doing crazy damage to them. And you've got the summons pouring in. You can see Irons is already at this upgrade, which is pretty nice as well. And we got Shanks, of course, stealing there to stun the boss and stall him as long as possible. And now we stop auto upgrading our Irons. Auto upgrade our Brook because we need our next upgrade to be on our Brook. And we just sell Nami after we collect the chest. So collect the chest, sell Nami, delete your 3 speed wagons. And now, of course, auto upgrade, of course, your thingy, your irons. And once the boss spawns, you just do this. Waiting, there we go. So we stun it with with the Conqueror's Haki. And you just let Shanks follow the boss, and you just let it play out, you know. And you can do this King of Strings again, real quick, just to make sure you have the buff fully through. Pay attention to what the boss is, because as soon as he leaves Shanks' range, you want to, of course, replace him. Get him over here, send to strongest again. Once he gets stunned, you use this ability. And there we go. Okay, now of course when he's stunned, like a bit later, you know, you get the point. But yeah, you just keep following him. And yeah, these leaks will easily be dealt with. And you can just keep stunning him. So we'll get stunned again. And now he's on stun lockout. You can just do this. And once you see Luffy hit a 4.4x damage multiplier, so it should be now, you do this, and as you can see, he crit 42 million on the crit, which is very nice. And that's why I advertise for you guys to just use Deadeye Brook, because it is the best trait, you know. People can say otherwise, but you know, don't see Marksman Brook, don't see your Fortune Brook doing the same shit as mine. So yeah, that's why I opt out for, of course, Deadeye Brook. So we're just stunning when they hit, stun lockout, just hit it again, keep them stunned again. And that's pretty much all you do. And then you got Luffy and Ainz both attacking this guy. Plus they're also dealing, well, Ainz is also summoning and they're also dealing with the mobs. And now you just move him again. That's all you have to do, you know. And that's why this team just works so well, you know. And you can see the clear time is gonna be very fast as well, look. So I don't have to stun him anymore, I can just let the summons do the job. I could have even done that a bit earlier if I wanted to. Just stop the summons and just let Ainz and Luffy do their job. And next hit, yep. Easy clear, see that? Ainz did how much damage? 1.83, Luffy did 5.74, and of course Brook did 42 million on the boss. That's with his crit, by the way. So, you know, I'm not gonna say much. This team just works so well, you know. And yeah, in terms of what you would do to replace someone, if you don't have Shanks, replace him with Sanjiru. And of course, as you saw in the intro, in terms of familiars wise, give your Sanjiru the Doctor. Make sure one Sanjiru is at the front, set to upgrade 3. So he is, of course, hitting more enemies and nullifying them. And then you have 2 Sanjirus at the back with Auto Arise. And that's pretty much what you probably use when the scaling for the boss increases a lot more. But you can see, even though the scaling was not like crazy high, like 350 millions, even with that scaling, I still would beat it with this team. Because Brook's there doing 40 million, you got Luffy doing crazy damage, you got Iron Summons non-stop pouring in, you got Shanks, of course, stunning him non-stop. And even if you don't use Shanks and you use Sanjiru, you can still stun with Nami, because as you guys do know, if the enemies have wanted, you place Nami there, Nami stuns them for 2 seconds, so you can use Nami as well to stun. So this team does work very well, and it is kind of a bit iffy running free farms, but it's a must-have in this for this team. You got 2 expensive units, and of course Brook's nuke. Getting that nuke is very important as well, and that's why I said the familiar different. If you have very good Eurozoos, like 15% Eurozoos, 3 of them, the yen farm for you is gonna be perfect. If you have, of course, my burb is kind of crazy for my Luffy. If you have a better one, then that's crazy. And then a better Doctor for, of course, Irons. My one's like a 23 C3, which is very good as well. But if you have a better one, of course, that's better for you. But that's pretty much it for the video. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace. If you have any other team compositions that you want to tell me about, or of course gatekeep it if you want, just let me know in the comments. And if you think my team can be improved upon, let me know, you know. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.